You think that you want to live a great life? I'm sure everyone wants to have a great life. But when it comes to great life today, all the guys think about abs and biceps and triceps. And when it comes to living a great life today, all the girls think of size 0. When it comes to a great life today, all the guys think about, girls think about money. And when it comes to Marwadis, I'm from a Marwadi family. They don't need much to make money. They don't need to go to college to make money. A Marwadi and a Chinese both were sitting in a local train and going in a local train, and a mosquito sat on the Chinese guy's head. He picked it up and he ate it. Then a mosquito sat on a Marwadi fellow's head. He picked it up and turned to the Chinese guy and said, "Kharidega kya?" That guy will make business out of mosquitoes, you know. So loads of people think that in order to have money you need to look good. That's the modern paradigm. Biceps, triceps, size 0, you need to look good. People think in order to live a great life you need to have good, which is basically you have a lot of money, and then with all that money you can buy so much stuff, upgrade your home from a smaller one to a bigger one. If you're riding a bicycle, you get a bike. If you're riding a bike, you get a car. If you're riding a car, you get a better car. If you're riding in a bus, you start traveling by train. If you're traveling by train, you start traveling by plane. People are thinking that you live a great life by upgrading the quality of your lifestyle. There is a big difference between a lifestyle and a life. Your looks is your lifestyle. The money you earn will get you a great lifestyle. And it's good. I'm not saying we shouldn't have money. Money is going to get you a great lifestyle. A better house, a better car, a better income, better gadgets. All of these things will come as a matter of lifestyle. But there's a great difference in living a great lifestyle and a great life. What we are talking about here today is living a great life. Well, how many of you are born? How many of you are born? कितने लोगों का जन्म हुआ है यहाँ? I'm sorry about that question. It's a very paradoxical, rhetorical kind of question. But I think I have always defined life as a segment called BD, in which B stands for birth. And to be very honest, yeah, sure, please. Yeah. To be very honest, birth is not in our control, isn't it? आप में से कितने लोगों ने अपने माता पिता को चुना है? ये हाथ क्या उठा रहा है? कोई चुन के आया है? बिंदास हाथ उठा रहा है साला। बोले ये मेरी मम्मी होगी, ये मेरे पापा होगा, फिर मैं अवतार लूंगा इनके घर में। What are we talking about? None of us have chosen our parents. How many of you chose your looks? मेरा नाक ऐसा होगा, मेरी आंख ऐसी होगी. We never chose our looks either. They say that no one looks as good as their Facebook profile picture. No one. No one looks as good as their Facebook profile picture, and no one looks as horrible as their Aadhaar card picture. God, there's such a contrast, you know. Such a contrast. Facebook में एकदम style में और Aadhaar में wanted. I'll tell you, it's completely out of our control. The birth is out of our control. And the D, which stands for death, even that's out of our control. एक चीज बोलूं, कितना भी जीवन में समस्या आ जाए ना, कभी भी आत्महत्या का विचार मत करना. कुछ भी हो जाए, दिल टूट जाए, दूसरा आ जाएगा. फेल हो जाओ, यूनिवर्सिटी दयालु है चांस देने के लिए. घर में कहीं भी समस्याएं आ जाए, let death come by its natural course, which is not in our control either. The birth's not in our control and the death's not in our control, and we will die for certain. इसमें कोई शंका नहीं है, कोई शंका नहीं है. One lady and her nephew, the lady was 65 and the nephew was like 30, 28, 25, 28. Whenever there was a wedding in the family, जब भी शादी होती थी ना, बुआ और उनका जो नेफ्यू है वो दोनों साथ साथ में खड़े रहते थे. एंड देन द लेडी वुड नज अ नेफ्यू, अगला तेरा नंबर है. और नौजवान लड़कों को लड़कियों को शादी करना ने बोले दे डोंट लाइक इट, अगला तेरा नंबर है. सो ही वुड एवरी टाइम देयर वाज अ मैरिज शी वुड डू दिस, अगला तेरा नंबर है. एंड देन देयर वाज अ डेथ इन द फैमिली एंड बोथ वेंट फॉर द फ्यूनरल, और दोनों साथ साथ में खड़े थे. दिस टाइम नेफ्यू सेड अगला आपका नंबर है. I'll tell you, अगला किसका नंबर आएगा कौन जाने. लेकिन हम उसके बारे में सोच ही क्यों रहे हैं? Why should we think about birth which is not in our control? Why should we think about our looks which is not in our control? Why should we think about how death which is not in our control? What is in our control is between these letters B and D is a letter called C, which stands for choice. It is this usage of choice that makes a great life. It is the usage of this C, choice, that makes a great man or a woman. Every great person, no one was born great in the maternity ward. सचिन तेंदुलकर मां के गर्भ से छक्का लगा के नहीं आया. अरिजीत सिंह मां के गर्भ से तुम ही हो करके नहीं आया. No one was born great. Everyone has the potential to be great. Every single person sitting in this auditorium has the potential to be great and to lead a great life. But that potential has to be utilized. That potential has to be realized. And in order to realize that potential, we have to make the right choices. That choice is completely in our control. Your looks are not in your control. The socio-economic class you are born into is not in your control. The way we die is not in our control. Demonetization around is not in our control. So many things happen in the world which are not in our control. But how we make our choices is completely within our control.